episode 58.
58.
George, Ryan,
Back.
Sneak This Podcast.
Back it up.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. You about to sing for the wedding.
Farting, bro.
That's normally your thing.
iTunes.
I don't know why I did that.
iTunes, YouTube, Google Play. Find us.
Stitcher,
IG,
SoundCloud?
Find us. No SoundCloud.
Oh.
They cost too much money. Also, the website, thesneakthis.com.
I think that's the second week in a row you did that.
Updated daily.
It's
Not anymore?
updated yearly.
Updated
Actually,
annually updated.
It's updated every Wednesday with a new episode of the podcast. Number 58. Who was number 58?
I got one.
I got one.
I got one. Let's see if we got the same
Let's see if
one.
we got. Here we go.
I bet y'all don't got the same one as me.
I bet you.
I bet me and
you
Ryan
might
have
have the same one.
Wait, you guys have a current player? Or?
I have a retired. I have a.
Plays.
I have a.
We got a different one then.
Here's the current.
No, mine has actually passed away.
So is mine.
Rest in peace.
Derek Thomas.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna say.
Boom.
Oh, dang, that's a good one.
Derek Thomas. Quite possibly. All right. There's Lawrence Taylor. There's Reggie White. Derek Thomas might be the best edge rusher in NFL history. I think he had 8 sacks in a game or 6 sacks in a game or something. I think it was against the Raiders. Oh, was it? I was going to say because he always tortured the Raiders, so that's why I know so much about
I had
him.
Jonathan Papelbon. He still plays, right?
I think we're 99. Maybe we're 58 too.
He were 58.
Well, there's a couple good ones. Jack Lambert, Hall of Famer linebacker.
I thought that's
from
who you guys were going
Pittsburgh.
to have. I thought Ryan was going to have
And
Papelbon.
Von Miller.
Von Miller was 58?
I thought he was 59.
Von
Are
Miller.
you sure?
Yeah,
You sure 58?
You didn't stop farting.
Von Miller.
I don't know.
That's just nasty.
And I'm not going to stop farting, but Von Miller.
Open
wears
that window.
58.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Sealed.
I need a mask.
Pickups. It's kind of a good week and a bad
Kind of a
week.
good week. 2/3 of Sneak This have the same pickup. Oh, that means that you.
No, because I'm not keeping it.
Oh, okay. What are you doing with it? Trade it?
Trading it. I don't know if that counts.
2/3 of the Sneak
So
This
you going to
picked
trade
up.
it after June 1st?
I don't know, man. Because honestly, I would trade it for some Supreme snakeskin 98.
Yeah, you told me that before.
You would?
And
Oh, and
$100.
why don't you go trade it for a shatter backboard?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mind
There's a lot of
blown.
stuff you probably haven't thought of.
Oh,
Mind
I'm
blown.
literally like, oh, right. That's a good idea.
I know. I'm
think I might
full of
do
them.
that.
I'm full of them. Just ask me more.
So let's go, George. For you got any pickups this week? Anything random?
Absolutely not. I take L's on the daily. Pause.
Nice. At what time did you get in the Adidas queue?
Probably before y'all did.
You
A
did
long time before.
because I was on
we
the
did.
phone talking.
Because I got in at like 8:05.
This picture I sent you, I actually got it and added it to the cart. Well, I mean, I clicked. Oh, you might not have seen it. Like an hour after you guys said you got them.
Once I got in, it was seamless.
I didn't add them to the cart. That's actually a lie. I clicked and the thing just kept spinning. It
Oh,
didn't
that's
go- it
right.
didn't
You
go
did say
anywhere.
that. The clock came up for you guys, right?
10 minutes.
Okay. So, like, does that
It
mean?
always happens.
Oh,
you have
so
10
that
minutes
means-
to check out. It's a reserve for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I haven't tried in a long time.
That's why I sent you the picture the one time when the black reds came out, the all black with just the red writing, and my cart said like 7 seconds were left, so there's no time to check out. I didn't know it was in the cart. I had a 12 in the cart the whole time.
Oh, that's right. I got Yeezys.
I got Yeezys.
I'm probably gonna trade them now for shadow backboards if I can.
I'm probably going to draw mine with a Sharpie.
Oh yeah, freaking geeks. Who are those kids again?
I mean,
That's
a bunch
Linder,
of people did
right?
it. Linder did it. Kais Omar
well,
did it.
I'm not going to say anything because we're going to talk about this.
We're going to talk about it. Which leads me to my next point.
Oh
Topics.
yeah. What? You get anything else? You got some other stuff this week.
No, I didn't. That's actually the only thing.
Oh, that's good. I'm actually
That's the
kind of proud
only
of you.
thing that I got this week.
That's good to know. I got just the Yeezys. That was it. Oh, got Supreme jersey. You didn't get Supreme up tempos?
I tried. I didn't get it. I was unsuccessful.
I didn't even try. I just completely forgot. In my mind, I just got that baseball jersey, which I'm a little excited for.
That baseball jersey. What color did you
I
get?
got the yellow one though. I tried to get the,
The
blue,
burgundy
but the blue
one.
was
The
gone
blue with
quick.
burgundy is fire.
Gone quick.
Fire. Look like an old Phillies jersey.
Yeah,
That
that
shit
one
is
was gone
fire.
quick. I wanted the bomber jacket too, but all the jackets are fire. It's just too hot in Arizona. What we talking about today?
Got lots to talk about today. We got shoe tubers wilding out again. All over the Bay Area.
You know what? We're tired of talking about.
I'm tired of
them.
talking about. We're talking about two things today that I'm tired of talking about: shoe tubers
we'll just
and
talk
LeVar
about
Ball.
Oh, yeah, I'm tired of talking about him.
I'm
too.
tired of talking about LeVar Ball. But we're going to talk about LeVar Ball ruining his son's chances at getting a big time sneaker contract. We'll touch a little bit on the NBA playoffs.
Are we talking shoe tubers or just like in general the culture of
We could touch
We could
on
talk
whatever.
bloggers?
I mean, yeah.
influencers,
Whatever, man.
yeah,
I mean,
IG.
whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, like it starts with the shoe tubes. Because even people that like I used to think had dope content, their content is starting to irritate me now. In fact, the only person now that I can watch start to finish a YouTube vlog of is Rich Mike.
I can watch Rich.
He's almost the only one left. Like I even watched a Foamer vlog today that I was like, man, I'm disappointed in you, Foamer. Why are you doing that?
He did a Yeezy video, like after the sale thing, and all them shoes still in the background.
Yeah, that's the point we're trying to make last time. Like, anyways.
And people, we'll also touch on a little bit on the NBA playoffs. We'll get into a little bit, if we have time, of the big ESPN layoff from last week. And then we will get into our top 10 basketball movies of all time to us.
There really isn't a lot of basketball
movies. Is not a lot of basketball movies.
Yeah, there are.
There are. And there were two that would have been in my top 10.
There are more than people think. Watch, when I say some of these, people aren't even going to think of them. Watch.
See, I know your list is ridiculous. Like, your list probably got, like,
Air Bud.
like Father and the Bride when they play basketball in the driveway.
Yeah.
when
they shot hoops in the driveway.
You said you're putting Air Bud on your list, so you need to chill out.
Okay, well, honestly, Air Bud really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
I was saying it was that bad, but I'm saying, like,
it's a dumb movie, but Air Bud might be the most.
Yes.
Air Bud might
Jumanji,
be the most.
Every single one of my movies has basketball as a large component.
George has rocket power on there.
Air Bud. Joe, just think about that dog hooping was so stupid. He would shoot the ball and he would bite it, and it would just like this, and the ball would just. He played soccer. Air Bud played hockey.
Bud played everything.
I think he was a chef one time.
All right.
Like, Air Bud is the most.
I'm gonna need you to chill.
He's the most talented dog of all time. You know what's funny? Air Bud was never a police dog. That's the one thing dogs can do. He never joined the force.
He was different.
Yeah,
he was too good for that.
But that type of breed can't be above the law.
He was above the law.
Yes. Yeah, he's a private investigator.
He was an Air Bud. He was a bad guy. What else do we usually go into? Is that about it?
How many releases for this week?
Oh, yeah, pick up releases. No, there's the Kith joints dropped. You seen the pictures today?
Okay,
right?
but so I can't understand. I don't understand the white.
Fire.
The blue ones are fire flames.
Blue ones and the green ones are okay.
The blue ones and the green ones are okay.
Wait, those aren't Kith.
Okay, but that's what I was going to ask because it says it's a Kith.
The blue ones,
exclusive.
I don't know.
It says
the green ones came out already a long time ago and sold out everywhere.
Yeah, they long time ago.
The
reds and blues, I don't know.
So you never seen the blue ones before? The blue ones are fire.
I never seen the red ones till this morning.
I wonder what the
red ones before you see the picture.
130 will probably retail. 150.
They're going to sell out like that. So it doesn't matter. We ain't getting them.
Fike put up a IG story with the blue ones and some other Ultra Boosts, uncaged boosts, but it wasn't any of those. Those blue ones are
fire.
Off the hook.
They're fire.
Right.
I'm definitely trying for them Saturday morning.
I'm not supposed to, but
you've seen the Kith Cobra Ultra Boost or Boost
those
or whatever
are fire too. You don't like those?
I'm glad he admitted it because they're like white and you don't like all white shoes. So.
It's not really
I understand that.
It's, like
it's the same color as the cocaine.
What's his name?
I'm just saying.
Urban Necessities man, JC.
Yep.
He had them on today, I think.
Yeah, because someone sold them to him at
Sneaker.
Well,
like bottom
somebody
first
that we know obtained a pair about a week ago. We'll talk about that after the show. In the car on the drive home.
Are they worth copping?
No.
They kind of look like
not for a grand.
They look like the ones I bought.
Of what?
Those
a grand.
Boostwits?
No, but what shoe you talking about?
A grand?
Oh,
nah.
Yeah, he paid $2,500 for them.
Who did?
Urban Necessity man.
It's in the video. The sale is in the video.
I can't watch that stuff now. It's so annoying.
Well, only reason I watch it is for the research for the show.
Our research is YouTube.
I don't even remember whose video it was. Oh, it was like I think it was some cats at Phoenix Suns Arena that had them like beater Ultra Boosts or whatever. The table you were talking about that had the like
them kids
thrashed. I think it was them.
Them kids had the highest prices ever for that nonsense.
I think it was them. He traded like Black Bait, NMD, and 2 Supreme things or something maybe cash too for the Kith Cobra Boost, whatever it is.
That. What else come out this week?
Fuck, I
don't know. Things like some basketball, Kyrie's, Flick the Lights.
Sure, that sounds good. Is there a Jordan? There's got to be a Jordan coming out this week. Is there a Jordan coming out this week?
You just assume Jordan come out everywhere.
It has to be a Jordan code. Check the sneakers app. I thought you were going to have the computer up. You're going to be reading the shit. I don't even fucking try it anymore because you always got your fancy shit out doing this stuff, man.
We usually have this down, and I usually make notes of it.
Flip the switch, LeBron. Flip the switch, this man thing.
What are pure? Oh, Pharrell's come out this week.
Pale Gray. Yeah, some more Vapor Maxes drop in. This Blazer.
Pure Money ones.
Pinnacle ones. Pinnacle Air Max ones. Flip the switches.
Flip the switch.
Another Nike comes out apparently.
The true OG Jordan Trunner. The original Jordan Trunner.
Those are at Finish Line.
Yeah, they came out today. Those suck.
They came out today. They've been at Finish Line for about a month.
Well, something released this morning. On sneakers.
Pharrell's come out this week.
Yeah, how do you think those are going to do?
They shouldn't sell out. They're nowhere near.
Those Russell Westbrook 30s ones sold out?
Oh, the metallic reds ones come out as well.
Metallic red ones.
White metallic red.
Yeah. Dude, like the blues.
They do the right things.
These neighborhood vans are kind of all right.
What neighborhood vans? Oh, yeah, I think I've seen a picture of those.
Dude, these aren't what y'all be talking about? LWPs?
No.
I don't know what this is.
What are you talking about?
That's what I was talking about.
Agassi?
I didn't think it was, but I was like...
I want this right here, but it's going to be impossible to get.
What's that? Stella McCartney Ultra Boost?
No, F you. Parley or Parlay, whatever, however you pronounce it.
Those are whack.
The blue ones.
You own better boost than that already.
You smoking. I mean, yes, I do, but that doesn't mean you suck.
That's about it. Nothing too special.
Nothing crazy. No,
I think I'm going to try for these blue...
I'm going to try for those
Even
blue
if I end up getting them, I feel like...
The what?
The blue kit.
The
thing.
joint.
The whatever. Whatever.
When it eventually comes out.
It comes out this week.
Saturday.
Dang, 200.
You can't buy anything this right now.
I don't think I care anymore, to be honest with you.
He's over it. New Year's resolution broken.
I guess we were right.
I got Yeezys.
Right.
I got Yeezys. But
this man, if we rewind like 5 episodes, this man said, I got a new thing. I'm going to try. And if I get something, I'm going to bless somebody for retail. I'm going to bless somebody for retail. So hit me up. So all you listeners, hit up Greg because he's about to bless you for retail.
Nah, me. That was only during Air Max month.
Until you hit something. That was only until you actually hit something and then you took it back.
That was during Air Max month.
Man.
All right. Y'all ready to talk YouTubers?
First of all, let me say something before we get into it. Number one, I'm in a mood today, so if y'all can prepare yourself probably for a Ryan Simple rant. Secondly, I know like everybody thinks we hate everybody, we don't like nobody, whatever. There is another podcast out there which I have actually started listening to a lot, and I really enjoy the content, and that is Mr. Don Drew's podcast. Because that man's content is actually... I think he's got very, very similar opinions to us.
I like it.
And no filter.
Talking about like before one or new one?
The prior one.
The prior one. I mean, the new stuff probably be good too. And
I do. I like it.
And like out of all the vloggers, like I love Rich Mike stuff. I can watch Rich Mike makes me buy stuff that I have no business buying because his vlogs make it look so good.
I like it.
I don't think I care for any of it anymore.
I mean, in all honesty, like I said, like after watching some of the vlogs today, I'm disappointed in a lot of people. Like, I'm disappointed in people that are selling like OG people that are selling out to the fuckboy mentality.
I'm definitely disappointed in all them people that made them videos about I'm selling my collection.
And they ain't selling shit.
Their shoes are all still in the background.
Like, and we're jerks. That's what I don't like. I don't like that. Like, now there's obviously certain people. I'm going to tell you one thing. Putting up all those retro commercials, I've got a lot of new listeners putting that up. And I got a lot of threats from IG to shut down.
Why is that?
Because it's probably copyright shit.
I don't want any of that. But I was just like...
You say you don't want to go into it? Or
no, I just said, I mean, we don't own any of it. It ain't ours. But I told them. I said, no. I said, I'm not doing it.
This is for the people.
I didn't realize it was a copyright issue.
So, anyways.
They're commercials owned by Nike brand.
All right.
Well, it's not you didn't take the whole thing. I thought you just took like snippets or something. You took the whole thing? Where'd you even find it at? Like on YouTube or something?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
what are you talking about? They recreated them.
YouTube, SneakerCon Bay Area, we weren't even there. But you don't even have to be there to feel embarrassed.
And we weren't there because we were scared.
All right.
We just weren't there.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm outside of the obvious stuff like saying I'm selling and then having all your shoes behind you when you make a video about Yeezy pickup. Outside of that kind of stuff, I don't even necessarily blame the people making the videos. Like, yes, you're a corny person, but I'm not angry at them. Are we talking about the topic now?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah,
I didn't know if we went to this or all right. I'm angry at grown adults waiting in line to talk to people because they post videos on YouTube.
If you would have been at SneakerCon, you would have thrown so many things in that venue.
Even wait in line for like autographs when you go to.
You can't.
When you go to like baseball games and stuff and basketball games. Like, I think it's embarrassing for adult males to bring baseball gloves to baseball games and wait in line for autographs at baseball games. These cats are waiting in line for, number one, some people who are teenagers. Not even 16 years old.
I'd break my hand before I bring a baseball glove to a game.
You broke your hand.
Technically, someone broke his hand.
We won't talk about that.
Anyways.
But it's embarrassing on like one of the highest levels. I mean, you're actually on these people's videos who have 250,000 views being shown waiting in line or saying autograph my shirt or
my forehead.
Well, I mean, that was a little kid, so that kid is dumb, but...
I completely forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that up.
Well, and that Don Drew actually went off on Teddy for that about, the last time when some kid said that. But as an adult, I don't get it. What are you doing?
Well, first of all...
Why are you impressed by these people?
Not only that, but I like Teddy. Teddy sat down and talked to us. Teddy's a good dude. Teddy seems like a good dude. But when I saw that vlog of him tattooing his autograph onto somebody, it made me feel some type of way. Like, I mean,
at some point, somebody that is at this level of popularity in quote unquote the sneaker culture has to say no.
No,
somebody has to say no at some point.
To me, it's not as bad as this, but like. It's like that girl who went out and got Drake tattooed on her forehead. And Drake was like, if I ever see the tattoo artist that did that, I will fuck him up.
Now, Drake isn't going to do anything to anybody.
Yeah, but he'll get somebody to fuck him up.
But it's just nonsense. Like, okay, myself, YouTubers just YouTube videos nowadays. I don't even know if I care anymore. I don't care about that. How they were acting at SneakerCon, and you know what? I know it's not necessarily their fault. When you got constantly people in your face, that gets your blood flowing. Like, yeah. Now look, we're nowhere near that level. And hey, I'd love to be at that level where somebody comes up and says, hey man, sign something. But I will swear, like Ryan said, I will never sign a Jordan box or sneaker in my entire life.
I have no business.
No one's ever going to ask me to sign anything except a credit card slip. But if they do, the only people I'm signing anything for is children. I signed a
lot of credit card slips on Saturday night.
I just don't understand. I don't know. Okay, I'm not familiar with CJ So Cool. I don't know who that is.
I think he has to buy followers though, because his videos get less views than like cats who have like 500,000 subs. And I know maybe that doesn't mean 2.2 million subs and gets like 300,000 views. I don't. That doesn't add up to me.
I have never felt embarrassed.
And nothing about the content was good either.
See, me myself personally, I don't ever get embarrassed. But I hate feeling embarrassed for somebody else. I've never been embarrassed for somebody else through the computer screen.
I have people in line waiting for these autographs. I always get embarrassed.
It's getting worse and worse. SneakerCon is no longer about sneakers.
It's not.
Period. It's YouTuberCon. The line to see Kais made the line here in Phoenix look like you at just the regular state fair.
They're shooting fake Supreme money and people are fighting over it.
CJ Supreme head, CJ So Cool. I think Supreme actually made a legalized weapon for YouTubers. I hate the Supreme gun now. I absolutely hate that gun. They're just sitting up there. This cat, look, I don't know him. He looks like probably like, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of that cat like there. I'd hate his guts, but like, I bet hanging out on the streets, he probably like the funnest dude ever. He's on stage wearing about $4,000 worth of clothes. Facts. He's got a Gucci backpack on, a Fendi belt, a Fendi t-shirt, okay, it's insulting to watch somebody on stage wearing about that much clothing, shooting $1 bills out of a Supreme gun on people, dabbing and dancing across the stage. That is so insulting to me. I couldn't imagine. These kids buy all your merch, they watch all your videos, and you're above them on a stage shooting money down on them while they're like, give it to me. Them Middle Eastern people, cats in them chairs, who wants money? Who wants money? They're yelling on the mic, who wants money?
Yeah, fake money.
No. He was shooting real money.
When he was throwing money.
CJ So Too Cool, whatever his name is, was shooting real money. Yeah. It is so insulting.
Talking about when they were up there.
No, they were up there with him. It was
but they when
I think they were doing real money, right?
When Omar had the gun.
Omar did fake money.
Yeah, he
CJ
did Supreme
So
money
Cool
that he
did
signed or
real
whatever.
money. It's so insulting for them to sit there and shoot money down on people that are the reason why you're like that. Like, I couldn't even, if I was a father and seen my son sitting there and give me reaching for ones, bruh, that's like some stuff you do that's like mad disrespectful. It's like throwing money in somebody's face. Like, I looked at it like I just couldn't believe it. He's up there with a diamond grill on, a Gucci backpack, dabbing. I mean, he was dabbing like it just came out. I mean, he dabbed across the whole stage, and then he goes, yo, we appreciate y'all coming out. We appreciate y'all getting lit with us. Y'all have no idea how hard it is to be on this stage. How
hard is it?
Bruh, he dabbed across the entire stage, shot money in people's faces, and said how hard it is. Like, bruh, he is the absolute, just there. I don't know him personally. He might be an actual moron. I have never felt so embarrassed to see a grown man up there act like that and shoot money in the face of kids who buy your merch, watch your videos. I watched one of his videos today just to see who he walked his dog for about 10 minutes of it. I'm like,
who is this guy?
CJ So Cool. The black dude that had the red backpack on, the gold grill.
He's not.
See, what I don't understand.
He's not Cash Money.
No, that's different.
I don't know that guy.
Because I watched one of his videos today, and I have no idea why he gets the views.
Video games. Kids watch him play video games.
Okay, number one, what happened in the day when you just fucking played video games? Now you watch people play video games? Like,
I don't get it.
I'm pretty sure it's kids. I don't think it's adults.
But still, even though.
What's stupid is that the crowd is too young to be offended. Like, they're just see money flying in the air.
Not all of them.
Well, not all of them, but in that crowd
that's what's more embarrassing.
Sneaker Con, if they want to have some respect for that little symposium discussion stage, I have never watched one video of somebody actually having a real discussion or telling a story about anything. Every time I look at those, they're just on stage. Yo, we lit. Yo, can we get lit, y'all? Ah!
What Omar and them cats do has zero to do with sneakers. That's the whole thing. It's zero. They go up there and do a show, and it's not even a funny. It's not entertaining at all.
But like that's what I mean by guys who I used to watch and I used to think their content was great, selling out to this fuckboy shit because there's people that are into shoes because they love sneakers. We love sneakers. We grew up in probably the greatest sneaker era to ever exist, period. And there are other people who grew up.
I mean, yeah, but it hasn't lasted. It's not like it's been around 100 years or something.
I understand that. But we grew up in the greatest sneaker era, period. And there are people that grew up in that era with us who used to put out great content who now, like, their shit is this fuckboy shit. And it's I mean, I hate to be that dude like George sitting on my porch yelling, "You're ruining my culture."
This might be the first episode.
I've never said that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't look at it like my culture. The culture is for everyone.
You're right.
But as a human being, you're embarrassing yourself. Period.
Anybody who listens to us that doesn't like us and sends us crazy messages, they look at us as just like angry men who hate everything. We get messages like, you guys hate every single thing. We have people that get on the YouTube page and describe the episode. They hate Jordan. They hate this. They hate that. Love Boost. Hate this. Hate that. Love Boost. And this is the thing. I don't dislike any of them as people. Because you know what? I honestly think when they get into those
characters,
those scenes, but when they get into that area, they're so like the adrenaline that must go through them for kids to jump in their face, bro. Oh my god, bro, put me on your stuff, bro. Sign this, bro. You know that makes you feel a certain type of way, and they just go through the roof with it. There is no reason for somebody like Kais. Kais has been in this way too long to be up there shooting out fake money at a Supreme gun. He should be up there sitting in a chair.
Talking.
Tell them other cats, go sit down.
Sit the fuck down.
And I'm going to sit here in this chair. I'm going to talk to you kids about how I got started, what you need to do, how it's different now, how you know what? Vlogging might not be every single person's route in here, but you can find something to do in the culture for sneakers. No. You know what he's doing? Yo, I'm glad to be here. Yo, let's get it. Throwing out. Like, that's dumb. Like, it is embarrassing for the sneaker culture. Like, I watch all these cats all week buy Rodmans. Like, y'all know how much I love Rodmans, all right? I love Rodman sneakers, period. So watch these clowns copping Rodmans and don't care about anything. It's embarrassing. Like, that video I put up with Rodman in the barbershop, somebody said, Rodman played for the Spurs? Slap me. Now.
It's just a child, though, probably.
Bruh. Well, his pick didn't look like he was a child.
Now, that Rodman shoe, I may cop when it comes out.
Darwin's.
Yes.
I can get you those now.
Okay.
I actually might have a pair. We were 12? I might have a 12 at home.
I'm going to need you to relax.
I had a bunch of Darwin's at the house. I got a lot of stuff y'all don't know about. These are facts.
That sounds like you got like a tunnel to Mexico or something.
I wish, because we'd be paid. You get a lot of money bringing over Mexicans.
Yeah, but you would, if you lived in a big house, they would have caught you already. So
that's fact too.
Yeah, you spend the money a different way.
But yeah, it was just complete buffoonery. I don't even know what. I don't know.
The biggest problems that I have again are, one, adults waiting in line to get autographs from children, and two, people going on stage at a sneaker event and it's not doing sneaker things.
No.
You're doing nothing that's related to sneakers at all.
At all.
It should be called YouTuber Con.
And that's the thing. Like,
period.
Like what Greg said. Like, the thing that's like the most irritating thing about this is that these people, like when we talked to Tony D2L, he was like,
knowledge.
He was like, the thing that I like the most about the position I'm in is that maybe someday I can influence somebody, or I can help somebody, or I can, better somebody's life. Like, they're in a position that they can influence, and they're fucking influencing in the wrong way. They're influencing
That's a fact.
in fucking nonsense.
They make it look easier than I think it really is. They've gotten to the level of they don't have to really think of anything original anymore.
No.
They're going to click it and watch it no matter what. You'll see people click it and say, this was clickbait. I'm like, bro, you literally watched it and commented clickbait. Like, they already won. He is somebody, I like him. I think.
Who?
All right. Tony D2L.
Yeah, I like him. I do too.
But I don't like him. Boost God. Man, beer is moving. Him, Boost God.
Champagne episode all over again.
Ben Baller and JC from Urban Necessities, they have no business being on that stage next to any of them, because I do have some type of level of respect for them just based off of conversations we had. I don't know them personally. Ben Baller looked like, Ben Baller's probably about 40 years old, I think. All right. He has no business on stage standing next to a Kais shooting money out of a Supreme gun. All right. Just the other week, Kais went to round 2 and shot money in the air on the sidewalk.
Yes, outside.
That's insulting. Like, but you know what? It's insulting to me because I will never go out there grabbing money
people like
shot out by
pushing
one of them
each other,
That's
crawling
clickbait.
on the ground to pick up dollar bills.
They did it specifically to get
If
clicks
you
and
want to
views.
take
I mean, that's really what it
if
is.
you want to take a Supreme money gun somewhere where it's appropriate to take a machine money gun, take your GoPro, go to a titty bar, and let that shit rip.
Yes.
Them cats picking the money up can't get in a table.
can't even
Hold
get
on.
in.
But that's the bigger issue is it has nothing to do with it being $1 bills or $5 bills or whatever. Grown men do that shit over free Pepsi t-shirts when they shoot t-shirt
That's
guns
true.
at basketball and baseball games.
I've seen grown people
fight
rip
over
t-shirts out of
and
children's
it's not
hands.
even like a D-back shirt or a Sun shirt. You open it up, it says Pepsi or Coke or whoever the sponsor for that day is.
Well, you know what's stupid is?
It's ridiculous.
What's stupid is the shirts are usually like an XL. Like,
Or double
nobody
XL.
can ever fit the shirt that actually comes in. It's not like they're throwing out
Your
mediums
size.
and
What
larges.
size are you, fam? Large, here you go.
Yes.
But I would have respected it a little more if they at least threw out their merch. I would have respected that a little bit more than throwing money on top of kids. It's embarrassing. It is so insulting. I mean, it's like strippers. Like, you throw money on strippers, and I'll be honest with you, I don't care what people say. Oh, stripping is a real job. Bro, strippers are beneath the regular person, and you throw money on them because they do something for you. And you know what's stupid is I can't stand grown men that work all week, throw money on strippers, and the stripper hops in. The stripper worked 2 hours and hops on her Lexus and hops on a Porsche,
drives away with your money that you went and worked hard for.
And then you hop in your regular car and go home.
Yeah, your Toyota Celica.
And heat up your leftovers because you threw all your money to Tiffany.
And she just ate a steak dinner.
And Tiffany goes home, pays her babysitter for watching her kid while she shook it on stage and took all your money.
Okay,
Facts.
well, hold on. So then, I mean, this is a tangent, but what's the difference between that and like a casino then?
That's different.
That's different.
Why is it different?
I got chance. I got no chance with Tiffany.
Oh, you got a chance to win, is what you're saying. Yeah. It's a gamble versus
I could win something.
You know you're lighting it on fire. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I'm giving it to Tiffany. I can't touch Tiffany.
Well,
not only are you lighting the money on fire, but you're making it worse
like
for you.
Emerald or diamond or something.
Not only are you lighting the money on fire, but you're making it worse for yourself in the meantime. Like you go home with a hard dick and sad. Like
now, I got nothing against strip clubs. They're not my thing. I don't care if people go and throw money or whatever.
People can do whatever with their money where they want. I don't care.
CJ too cool.
It doesn't mean I'm not gonna clown you.
Cool. Yeah, CJ so cool. Kais, all of them can do whatever they want. But I would like to see them actually provide something for the culture.
But it's not. So that's the thing, is it's not even them. It's people who allow them to get up on stage and do all that type of stuff.
JC should, if he was really about what he talked to us about, he would say, "Win, get off the stage.
Get the fuck off the stage.
Get off the stage right now.
You're not taking part.
You're not taking part in this foolery
because you look like a fucking moron.
Like you look like a. Hey, you know what? Win, I'm taking you under my wing. I've been in this game for a minute. Get off the stage. Don't be up there with this nonsense. Get off the stage. That's what he should do. Ben Baller should have been like. Actually, he had that look like, you know, this is a dumb idea.
He did, but he should have never been there in the first place.
Boost God shouldn't even be.
What is he there for? I mean, go to a jewelry con. What are you?
I see.
Unless you're there to cop stuff. He knows nothing about shoes. I don't know if you guys watched the sneaker shopping with him. He literally knows zero about sneakers. No. He knows what he likes, how to cop. He goes to riff, whatever. He knows nothing.
And it's stupid because you got grown men up there taking questions from children. The kids are like,
they're not even grown men.
The kids are like, Boost God, did you cop this? And he's like, no, they only went up to a size 10. Thank you. I'm just like, that was the question.
That's better than people throwing money out.
Now, do you like your sisters?
Yes, but it's like Cortez asking Oscar questions. Yeah. It's like a child asking. Shout out to Oscar.
They shouldn't even have a stage. What's the stage for?
They should if they're going to utilize it correctly.
They should have an individual thing at everyone's booth.
I mean, that might help too.
Like even though it's a shit show as well, the media day for the Super Bowl, they have individual things set up, not just one.
Okay, do not compare shoe tubing to media day at the Super Bowl. Take it back.
It's not shoe tubing.
Take it back.
It's sneaker con. You might as well call it Super Bowl con at Super Bowl.
It's
same
not
thing.
Even sneaker con. No,
that's what I'm saying.
It's shoe tube con.
It's a media day.
And that video, I don't know whose video it was.
So just call it media day. It's like Super Bowl media days, shoe media day.
Should be
same thing.
It should be, if they have a sneaker con little schedule, it should be Kais.
There should be no stage to perform things. Fine. You're not doing anything with shoes.
Not perform. It should be Kais is going to get up here and talk about how he got started in YouTube. That's it.
But you give him a mic. But that would be more like, it shouldn't even be that. It should be, Kais should get up here and talk about sneakers. If you want to hear Kais talk about YouTube, go to a YouTube convention.
Well, fine. YouTube or sneakers, whatever it is. Kais, how did you get into sneakers? It should be already set up. Kais, I need you to come on this stage and I need you to discuss sneakers. Yo,
why do you
I remember my first sneaker I copped.
Yes.
Talk to the kids. I don't need to see you up there throw money, like it's so, and fake money. He threw money with his own face on it, I think. You want to know how like self-absorbed that is?
Pasted it over the Supreme money.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, eat
Are you serious with me?
It had his own face on it.
Are you serious with me?
I think
he put his face on money and shot it to people.
No, the Supreme money.
And people jumped all over for it?
What do you think?
Shame on you. We spent a... I don't want to touch...
Okay.
Let's touch on one more thing with the YouTubers.
Real quick. Sorry, real quick. We're not talking about the kids. They're just kids. They're just grabbing money.
They're just kids. We're talking about the people that are fucking influencing them.
No, I'm talking about the adults who do what the kids do.
Okay, well, that's bullshit.
Worse.
Like, if you're a fucking grown man and you do that, shame on you. And if you're influencing the fucking youth for this fucking nonsense, then shame on you also.
I couldn't imagine my kid doing that.
Like my best example is this.
I'd be so mad.
This is my best example. I went to
so mad
last summer baseball game in Detroit. My niece and nephew. I told them let's get there 2 hours early or whatever. You know, when the gates open, you guys can go down on the field and get autographs.
So that's different.
No. Well, listen. I didn't go down and get the autographs. They went and got the autographs. I have no business doing that.
No. If you ask another grown man or somebody younger than you.
I don't care if it's Michael Jordan or what. Like, I'll shake your. No. I would shake Michael Jordan's hand and be like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you." That's always, like I said this a long time ago. It might be different growing up in LA. Like, you get used to seeing celebrities. I don't get in awe of people like that. So, like, yeah, it'd be super cool to go meet MJ, shake his hand, whatever. I'm not asking anyone for an autograph.
If I saw Charles Barkley in public, I'm asking for a picture.
No, this is
bare minimum.
That's a little bit different. You're not waiting in line, though.
I'm not waiting in line.
Exactly.
Now, I guess Kais and them are. Okay, let's put it this way. Kais is 100% fact Michael Jordan of SneakerCon. Period. Don't nobody debate it. Period.
Yeah, right? I mean, to me, it doesn't make sense.
Period.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Now, the kids, they don't know nothing about actual Michael Jordan. They have no idea about Michael Jordan. These kids are so young.
They don't.
They know nothing. So you know what? They look at him as that. I get it. Okay. But as Kais being the adult,
I don't think they look at him like that.
Okay, let's go. Little
they got
boy.
LeBron.
Let's go. Little boy walks up and says, "Sign my forehead." Kais goes, "Are you sure?" I don't even want this to be strictly about Kais because all of them look like fools that weekend. Kais signed his forehead. Bruh, you are now forever. The internet, people don't understand the internet is forever. Just because you delete it off YouTube, it's on the internet forever. That kid's
if it gets subpoenaed, they'll find it somewhere.
That kid's face,
they'll go to YouTube.
He should have wrote on his forehead, "I'm your God." That's what he should have wrote. Because if I seen Oscar or any of my kids getting their forehead signed on the internet,
belt out
and retweeted. Yes, the belt is coming out, bro.
Window shut,
bro. Nice Kicks retweeted that photo. That's
how I saw it. I didn't watch the video. I watched it after, but
and what was even bad? The kids in the background were like, "Yo, that's my cousin. That's my cousin." They really was hyped.
They think he's something special,
bro. And I'm not gonna say,
listen.
Okay, whoa. I'm not gonna say Kais isn't something special. I'm not. I'm not.
I'll address that in a second.
He's way more special than he should be. I think that's what I'll say.
Okay, hold on a second. So let's take this back one step. In terms of talent level, what they do is not comparable to someone who's in a movie or someone who plays a sport or whatever. I will say this. He is very good at what he does in terms of making videos. He's probably the best video editor I've ever seen. I mean,
done.
Period.
You watch his video and then you watch CJ Cool, whatever. Are you kidding me how bad the editing on those videos are? And he has 2.2 million subs.
That's impossible.
And his editing is awful. Kais's editing is at least like a movie almost.
He makes great videos. And I will say that...
But they have no business. They're not stars.
But I will say,
he's a normal human.
For somebody who has let me down as far as like selling at the fuckboy shit, because Kais has, I would say out of a 12-minute video, 2.5 minutes of his fuckboy shit. And the rest of it's actually... decent stuff. Like,
it's just
the production value is very high.
It is very high. I agree. Quality wise, it's the like best videos.
Casey Neistat. He's modeled his whole thing after Casey Neistat.
Yes.
Who was that?
Like one of the biggest vloggers
ever.
And I don't want this to come
But he's put shows on HBO.
I don't want this to come off
too.
as we're hating.
No, we're not trying to hate. We're just trying to...
I am hating on adults who wait in line.
That's bullshit. That's
But I'm saying...
You should be embarrassed with
you.
You
should be very
feel like they shouldn't be on stage at all. I don't care that they're on stage.
No, it's not. There shouldn't be a main stage. If you want to interview people, whatever, have like a little chair, something set up with a mic at their own booth.
Fine. Now, I want to see Kais do something to make the kids like, oh, okay, I get it. Or like, man, that was a great story. You know how many, if they put us on stage, you know how many stories I got about camping out, copping sneakers, growing up with sneakers. I used to only wear
put me
Reebok.
On stage, I'm throwing quarters.
I used to wear,
yeah.
Everybody,
you would.
And everybody,
pennies.
everybody leaves with injuries. Like, it's so many stories. Like, I used to wear Reeboks only up to 7th grade. I never owned a pair of Nikes except the pair that my dad bought me until 7th grade. That was facts. All right. Then I went back and got a bunch of stuff.
Cortezes.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
That was it. And like, those are real stories. I want to know what got you into it. Not necessarily YouTube.
The stage is dumb.
You know what?
I'm sorry. The stage it didn't exist until shoe-tubers.
Okay. Anyway,
like the basketball game, I'm totally fine with that because that's related to shoes.
Next time, you know what? We didn't want to harbor on this. It's whack. I wish they would act better. I wish they would use their platform to uplift the kids.
That's the
These
problem.
are real kids. It's not even like they're not even like 18. They're like actual like 9
children.
They're being dropped off. don't drop your parents off. Don't drop your kids off at SneakerCon. Go inside with your kids and see what they're doing and be like, you ain't coming back. All right. Don't drop your kids off at SneakerCon.
And that's the most.
They can see what they're doing on the internet when they watch YouTube.
when they see their son on Complex with Kais Omar written on his
flashing.
But like that's the biggest thing about it. It's like they're in this position to influence, and they're doing a fucking terrible job.
They're doing an awful job at it. It's getting worse with each SneakerCon.
I mean, it is. Do we want to touch on the writing on sneakers or no?
You guys can't. Because I didn't see it. I'll say JC, get Win off the stage. Don't let him hang out with them. I'm taking Win.
There's a difference between people who have told us something like that in an interview and then act differently.
They do,
and that's some of those people we haven't. So yes, you have a legit beef there. Some of the other people we haven't interviewed, or they've always done goofy shit like that. So I highly doubt if we interviewed CJ So Cool, whatever, that he would sit here and tell us, "Oh no, we don't want cultural appropriation. We don't want culture vultures. We don't." He wouldn't say that. He would be the person he is in the videos the whole time because he looks like a young goofy person. He looks like a young goofy person. Like you see JC in some of those videos, he looks like he, at least appearance wise and the way he talks, looks like when he sat and talked with us, but the actions are different.
JC, just get Win out of there. If we're gonna take your word for that, Win works hard and does what he does. Just take Win. You know what, man? You don't need to be these guys. You're gonna be better than this. Period. Now, to what you guys said earlier, writing on Yeezys. Okay, these are rich kids, right?
Rich kids.
I don't know what it is.
And the kid. So
moving on.
We're talking about the
rich kids writing on Yeezys.
Rich kids writing on sneakers.
Yeah.
Rich kids still trapping. So, and he's like, now guys, don't get offended at me for doing this because I got these for a really good price. Well, what's a really good price to you? If you are the son of a
but that's irrelevant to me. I don't care about that.
Like, what's a good price to you? Number one, I got mine for retail. If you fucking put a Sharpie against my fucking Yeezy that I pay for retail, I'm fucking knocking you out. I'm knocking you out. I'm fucking hitting you.
I don't actually, I understand. What am I talking about? I understand why they do it.
You do understand?
Why they do it?
Well, I guess I understand why they do it. Well, why? For the shock value. For the views.
That's all it is. It's just shock value.
Yeah, but I don't think that's original content. They saw Omar do it first.
And that's the other thing. We've already talked about that with YouTube. Like, nothing on YouTube is original. It's a domino effect.
Clickbait.
One fucking person does it, and then everybody fucking else does it, and then everybody's running to everybody's channels to see if everybody's fucking doing it.
Well, we can actually say that because one person does it, then another person does it, because now there must be about 15,000 sneaker podcasts out there.
Everybody is starting a sneaker podcast.
There were
5,
maybe 2 or 3 that were active. Before we started.
Shout out to the Sneaker
but those
Box
people
podcast.
haven't always done one every week like us, though.
Yeah, they haven't done that like us.
There's only one other one that's been around as long as us.
Who?
You just said the name.
Shout out Sneaker Box podcast. Shout out Caesar and Jumpman Bostic. Shout out to you guys for holding it down. Okay.
Okay, now I don't know why that made me laugh.
I'm leaving.
That was very big of Ryan.
Shout out to you guys.
But now
we're supposed to believe that that's authentic.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Love to this.
I'm gonna believe it. I believe it today.
You know what? I'm tired. I told you I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Tired of what?
I'm tired of the nonsense. Like,
what other nonsense is there?
Okay. Has
there been additional nonsense?
I just tried to apologize to the man. Like, and then somebody hit me on YouTube or something and said they were on some podcast and said something about another podcast not worth mentioning.
Oh, that's right.
We know what he's talking about. He's talking about. I was like, that's fine.
I don't care about none of that.
I don't care.
I care zero about any of that.
Shout out to you guys.
I love when people talk bad about us. I think it's so funny. I love it.
I mean,
now
shout out to them.
Now those cats, you said the one kid is Linder. I don't know.
Blake Linder.
And he's like 14 or 15.
Okay.
His dad's a plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills. Very well off, wealthy man.
And what'd the comments say?
I honestly didn't read any of them.
That stuff right there.
But they were drawing. I mean, I think the thing that bothered me the most is he actually drew money signs down the side of the shoe.
That was asinine. When you said that picture and it was all those dollar signs, it's like
let me spit in your face after I threw dollars. That's like throwing the dollars on a stripper and then spitting in her face.
It's like, oh, I got another pair, or I'll just go buy another pair.
Or go buy another pair.
Just go buy another pair.
Yeah,
it's
I don't give a fuck. It's nothing to me.
But these are kids. I don't get it, man. And I seen a quote that some basketball coach said. I think it was a high school coach, and he said that he's sick and tired of seeing adults say the kids have changed. He said the adults are the ones that have changed because we wouldn't allow the kids
I will
to
tell
act
you
like
right
that.
now. the way that my father raised me versus
the
way that my father raises like my little brother is completely different.
Oh yeah,
completely different.
Well, there's no doubt about that. I mean, so. One thing I was telling you about is lately I've been watching a lot of videos of like, because I grew up in LA, so this stuff interests me, but like interviewing OGs, gangsters, like dudes who are like 60, 65 years old now, and were the originators of gangs in Los Angeles. So you can tell just by listening to them that they have, like you watch, and maybe it's just an age thing, but you watch a kid who's 22 be interviewed, and then you watch someone who's 65 be interviewed. I'm not talking about their views in life, because obviously you learn as you get older. They speak completely different. And I mean, these are kids from the streets. You know what I mean? These are kids who didn't go to college. Maybe they graduated from high school. And now the way that they talk, they don't say, know what I'm saying, every 3 words. You know what I mean? Like there's something about it that
when you hear an OG gangbanger
the generation is different.
It
you know
is
what
different.
I mean?
Like they actually speak like
there was different rules back then.
It was different.
It's different rules now. I know we sound old when we say, I didn't even know when a Jordan came out. I would just be at the mall on Saturday.
And you'd see it on the shelf.
No.
I asked. I'm older than you.
Well, yeah,
guys,
we would ask. Yeah, I would ask.
When it's coming out.
Somebody would come to
there
school
was still a couple people in line at the store when you went on release day.
There was.
When I went.
Now, that's fine. But you're talking about a couple. I could still go 2 weeks later and be like, I got the
Oh, yeah.
the
No, I'm not saying it would sell out that day, but there might be 5 people in line that morning. Like, people knew when they came out. Like, it wasn't announced in advance, but you find out in the store.
When Zoom Flight 95s came out, like, I knew when they were. I knew when the red bubble Zoom Flight 95s was coming out.
We saw commercials back then. Commercials.
Yeah, commercials. Yeah,
commercials.
Or Slam Magazine.
Slam Magazine. Back of it.
You know, Taxi 12s. Like, I knew when they were coming out because there was a fucking full page ad in Slam Magazine. You call the phone number. You listen to the 1-800 ad. You listen. It tells you all about the shoe and when it's coming out.
What year did Larry Johnson, the React Juice, come out? 92?
Grandma Ma's?
Yeah. Because those came out and a Jordan was on the shelf.
92.
I remember I was looking at both of them. Like, don't want the Jordan or the Larry Johnson. I picked the Larry Johnson, and this is living in Oregon with no sales tax. One was $99, and the Jordan was like,
I'll tell you why you picked it, because I think
$130.
Because I think that the Grandma Ma's came out the same year as the Air Jordan 8, which is possibly the worst Air Jordan of all time.
You're absolutely right. That's when the 8 came. You're 4th grade.
Yes.
The 8 was out. The 8 came out the exact same time. You're 100%
the Grandma
right.
Ma's
and I was a huge Larry Johnson fan, but I remember Larry Roos, shout out to him, had on the 8s.
It was Converse Run and Slam, Converse Larry Johnson, or Grandma Ma's, the Barclays Air Force Maxes, and the Jordan 8s were the 4 shoes that came out that year that I remember. I got the Run and Slams, I think, for back to school.
Loved
the
Run and Slams.
Air Force Maxes for Christmas.
And Willis had them. But talk about sneakers as a kid, Lonzo Ball. And I'm just going to ask you guys this question.
God.
And just for today,
I'm
going to ask you this question. So I know as kids growing up.
The articles that came out today are interesting, too, by the way.
As a kid growing up, if I would have said, George, if you had the opportunity to have a signature sneaker, what would it have been? What company?
A signature shoe when I was growing up? Yeah. A Jordan.
Jordan, Nike. It would have been that.
Nike.
Same thing for all of us. It would have been a Nike.
Absolutely.
Today, if you could have a signature sneaker with any company out there, is it still Nike?
What am I? What sport do I play?
Ooh, that's a good question to my question.
Oh, I thought you were talking about basketball.
I'm asking,
talking about any sport.
I guess any sport. That's kind of
a because football would have been a different story. It would have been like some dope turf Nike. I mean, it's still been Nike, but Nike
I'm talking about
turf
today.
shoe or something.
I'm talking about today.
He's saying today though. But it's like I'm probably still.
If I'm designing the shoe,
no,
it's going to be something with Boost.
I'm saying because Lonzo Ball himself, as great as he's possibly going to be, he can choose where he wants to go.
Yeah, he can choose where he wants to go.
If you had the opportunity, would you still choose Nike? Because childhood, we would have chose Nike.
It depends if you're talking about a SIG shoe or just
whatever.
No, it does matter.
A signature shoe, yes.
If it's a SIG shoe, I'm going with Adidas, and I'm going to design something I like with Boost. If it's not a SIG shoe, I probably would wear the Kobe.
See,
if it's a basketball thing.
To me, because of what I've seen them do now, with Adidas with Boost basketball shoes, there hasn't been one. Since the Paul George came out, I'd probably pick the Paul George over anything else if I was going to buy a new basketball shoe in the current market.
I think even today with Adidas rising as far as it has and become like obviously the leader of cool and the leader in what's in, I think I would still go with Nike.
I would still go Nike.
I think I still
It depends if it's a SIG shoe or not to me.
Even if it was a signature, I think
Harden
I still
has a SIG shoe and it's like not
Yeah, but he allowed him to design that trash. If you're allowed to design what you want, I'm putting Boost in my shoe.
The wig is low top, or whatever it's called.
No. But it's still not. I mean,
it's not.
It could have made it way better. I mean, it's very simple. He could have made it way better.
You could make anything better.
I mean, it could have made it. It could have made it fly like Ultra Boost.
I don't think
it's not flying like Ultra Boost and has Boost in it.
I don't think Adidas to me I love, but I would never go to it for my athletic shoe. So, what's the dad's name? LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball.
God, I hate it.
Now they have the Ultra Boost football cleat too. You know what I mean? Like I definitely would wear. If it was a
those came out somewhere in Sad over the weekend. I actually considered buying one, but I was like, why do I need a cleat? I think Packers or somebody released them. The black and gray one.
He said, well, I need another cleat.
I got cleats falling out the closet.
LeVar Ball. I mean, what?
The most ridiculous thing that I read today is he started his own sports agency and represents his child. I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
There are going to be teams.
Now,
it's not.
Yes, it is.
There are going to be teams that pass on him in the draft because they don't want to deal with his father.
He hired someone from a reputable agency.
Shoe companies turned him away because of his father. There are going to be teams.
No, it wasn't because of that.
Well, because of the fact that he wanted him to, they wanted him to license Big Baller brand. But there are going to be teams that are going to look at his dad and they're going to pass on him in the draft.
It would be so hard. Could you imagine being that GM that passed because of his dad and he balls out? It would be way too hard to do that. I don't know if I could. I couldn't take that risk.
I don't think he's going second in the draft. I don't think he's going to fall. The talent level is too high.
I mean, definitely top
Fultz
five,
is Fultz,
3, 4, 5.
He's 2. Fultz and him Fultz is by far the number 1, and he's by far the number 2.
But you know, teams will be like, Jesus, but we don't want to deal with.
We don't. But has it gotten to the point that we talked about that it could get to the point to where it's almost like now we're like, I hope it sucks. Do you want him to suck?
I don't want him to suck, but I said,
you want his dad to shut up?
I said, I almost hope he sucks. Just because I'm sick of his dad.
Because I'm so sick of his dad.
But I don't want him to suck. I don't. He's a kid, and it's not his fault.
The thing that bothers me the most...
I don't care whether he sucks or not.
The thing that bothers me the most about his dad is that he's never once been like, you know what? I'm a fucking idiot. You're right. I'm fucking up my kid's life.
He doesn't have that personality.
It's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse. The more criticism he gets, the fucking worse he gets.
What do you mean?
Why would you say you don't care one way or another he sucks? You should be more invested in like these cats than we are. You watch them play college basketball. You probably watched them in high school.
I root for the Arizona players. What would I care about non-Arizona players?
Like, all right. I mean, fine. Like, I mean, you can.
I don't know what point you're trying to make. It's not.
I don't know why.
I'm invested in players that play for teams that I like. Like, I understand why he thinks Joe Hayden's the best corner in the league. He's trash, but I understand why because he plays for his team.
Right.
Like, the best example is once. But like all the Raider fans I know that got upset once the Vegas thing happened, and they're still signing new players and they're still playing in Oakland 2 more years or whatever. I'm invested in Carr and Mack. Like, who the fuck am I supposed to root for when they move?
Are you serious? You're not going to be a Raiders fan anymore because they're going to Vegas?
No, of course I am. That's the point I'm making.
You don't really have a choice.
That's the point I'm making is why would I'm invested in Mack and Carr.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I want to root? Who else am I going to root for? Why would I want to root for someone else? So what he's saying is like, I'm indifferent with players who didn't play at Arizona. I don't care one way or the other. Now, there are some players whose games that I like. I like this dude's game more, like Fultz. I think Fultz is going to be a superstar. He's not going to be LeBron, but I think he's going to be a longer, stronger Wade. Pause.
Stroking.
You might want to do it yourself.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to LeVar Ball.
But I don't care one way or the other if he's good or not. I'm not rooting for him to fail. I'm not rooting for him to succeed.
Now, what do you do now, Lonzo Ball?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you do now?
In terms of what?
Talk to your dad?
You didn't. The article I sent you said they're still in negotiations with Adidas. Adidas does not want to license his product, which makes sense because no one would do that.
Right.
Fucking
But
nobody.
Adidas is willing to sign him to a regular deal for a rookie player. And then what I read is it's basically like 4 years, $6 million.
If you told me today that I had to wear either Big Baller brand or Big Black
Big black.
Give me the big black stuff.
We talked about that a long time ago.
Big black and
that's what it reminded me of when I first. Maybe it's because LeVar Ball is big with a pot belly or whatever, that makes he wears a double X shirt.
Dude, I hate seeing his face. That first tape commercial
the teeth
of him
like
yelling at Stephen A.
Unpopped corn kernels.
Weird. I don't get it, man.
And if any of you guys don't know what Big Black brand is, go watch some episodes of the Fantasy Factory Rob Dyrdek show.
Before that too.
Do you know how much I used to love that show?
I used to love that show, bro.
Recorded and watch every episode.
Used to watch.
Oh my god,
I used to love that show.
Yeah, because he would just prank drama them the whole time.
That was a good show.
They got that mini horse,
bro.
They got that mini horse, bro.
All right, so here
that mini horse.
That mini horse was fire, bro. He shit all over that family room.
That bulldog used to ride that skateboard.
Meaty. He shit all over that slipper.
Are we talking about this? Or are we talking about that?
Man.
What are we talking about here?
Oh man. Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica. That show was fire.
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff we haven't talked about with this story yet. So supposedly, if he doesn't get a deal, they're going to go ahead with his design.
The Big Baller brand.
Shoe.
With Anta?
And they're just going to make a BBB, triple B shoe with no branding. That's the brand.
Have any sketches come out of the shoe yet?
I don't think so. This is the thing that makes the least sense. It'll make sense in terms of when you know that LeVar Ball is behind it. He wants the shoe to be in the $200 realm.
Oh, he could smoke sticks.
They're going to be talking to BASF.
Yes.
They don't make the shoe. They make it bounce higher. He wants a $200 shoe. That's the thing. And they're going to... So, first of all, it's been in development for over a year, supposedly. And that's the shoe he's going to wear if they don't get a deal.
You know what's
I'm
funny?
just telling you, this is ridiculous and embarrassing stuff. But this is the truth. They are.
They're gonna just factory China or something, probably.
Yes.
You know what's funny? I think if I was
They're
going to
hit up H12.
I think if I was a Puma, or somebody.
There's a lot of brands that don't make basketball shoes anymore. Like you could think about
Spalding.
Reebok does not make a new basketball. No, it's in this article.
Oh,
yeah, but Reebok is owned by
Reebok
Adidas.
does not make. I understand that, but it's a different company. They can do things Adidas. Like if Adidas didn't want to sign them, Reebok could still sign them.
I don't think they can.
Yes, they can. I read
like
it in the
Converse
article.
and Nike.
Oh, I don't know.
They're different.
I know they're different. So Converse could sign them if they want.
It's the same, but it's different.
No, they're not.
Well,
so what this is saying is,
I don't think
what
Converse
this is saying
could just
is,
sign them, can they?
I think Converse.
I thought Nike would still make the ultimate decision.
I think Nike would make the ultimate decision.
It's a separate company, even though it's owned. It's like Taco Bell and Pizza Hut. They're owned by the same company, but they're not. I don't know how it works. It's not the same person running the show.
But if you put Taco Bell Pizza Hut on the same roof, which is sometimes the Pizza Hut has to ask Taco Bell if they can put taco meat on your pizza.
Sometimes
you want to know how hard that is a decision though when you go to those split places when it's like a Popeye's chicken and something else.
No,
okay.
Popeye chicken is always the correct answer. So I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so
but no,
Raising Cane's is always the right answer.
Obviously, George Raveling said long ago, or not long ago, a couple weeks ago, or whatever. They met long ago. LeVar Ball is the worst thing ever to happen to basketball. So Nike is out.
The worst.
Adidas apparently, Under Armour is out, and I don't know why they'd want to sign with Under Armour anyways, because the sales numbers came out today for Under Armour basketball, and they went like this.
Because nobody likes Steph Curry anymore.
No, that's not it.
Yes, it is. That's it.
No, basketball in general, amongst all the brands, is down, but Under Armour basketball shoes are terrible, so that's why.
Under Armour clothes and shoes are terrible now.
I've never owned anything.
They made those rock shoes terrible.
Those rock shoes. I'm A behind me. Shout out to A.
So apparently Adidas is still in the mix here.
Which is fine. They
for
should
him to
be.
sign just like a regular deal.
They should be.
Li Ning doesn't sign rookies. The last time they signed a rookie was Evan Turner. And
Evan Turner wasn't leaning as a rookie.
Yes, it is.
He was Nike as a rookie.
Li Ning signed Evan Turner and Hasheem Thabit. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
And they got
that.
burnt with both players because
Li
both
Ning
are trash.
also-
so they don't sign rookies anymore. Anta and Peak didn't comment for the story.
Li Ning also signed Steve Nash and said he only had to wear Li Ning shoes in China and he wore Nikes for the rest of his career.
You got two whack brands, like no comment. Like
No comment.
So, I mean, his options are obviously dwindling. In my opinion, if it was my child, he'd be signing with Adidas just to get a regular deal.
If he was
No
your
one's
child-
licensing your shitty fucking brand.
If he was your child, he'd be catching ones off the stage from Kais Omar.
Yes.
No, he wouldn't because
I would
he
only
be
go
thrown
to
through
I
a
would
plate
only-
glass window.
I would only go to Adidas just to hope to get.
He wouldn't be my
Yeezys.
child anymore. Though. You could adopt him.
Speaking of which, Myles Garrett, we didn't even talk about the draft. Fuck, we didn't even put the draft on here. Cleveland Browns killed it in the draft. That's it. End of discussion
we got
on
plenty
that.
of time.
We got plenty of
still.
time.
We
Draft.
started late. Well, y'all don't have final thoughts on this?
Oh, final thoughts.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
the fact that he started a sports agency or any of this other stuff.
See, to me, I don't care.
It's all a gimmick.
About it. See,
it's like the YouTubers.
We're talking.
It's a fucking show.
We're talking about dad and son. Because son, I don't care how good he is at actual basketball, he wouldn't be where he is without dad. Because he paid all the money and all the stuff.
Yeah. But I've said that already.
Now, your loyalty, you can say dad.
Oh, so your thing is you want to know what Lonzo should do.
That's all I care about. Because at some point he could say, bruh, no, I'm not going to Big Baller Brand. Like, he could say that. Like, I've reached my pinnacle of dreams. Like, I'm at my dream right now.
So I told you what all the kids got for Christmas, right?
Big Baller Brand shirts.
That's all ESPN or one of them shows went in their house for Christmas because it's the 3 kids, and then they have the other kid, Eli Scott, who plays on the basketball team, lives with them. 4 kids open up presents on Christmas. All the presents were Big Baller Brand apparel.
That's some messed up shit.
I mean,
that's some fucked up shit.
It's like some of the worst clothing ever, and it's for $100.
That's fucked up shit,
50 to 100.
Shame on you, LeVar.
You gotta have a conversation with him, like, Dad. You know what? I understand what you're doing. I still think, hey, go ahead and open up your sports agency. I don't want to be a part of it. Like,
yes, but I'm going to be represented by Jay-Z. So see you later, Dad.
Yeah, I'm going to Rock Nation.
Yeah.
I don't got time.
Well, he doesn't have to pay his dad a fee, I would imagine. I mean, his dad's probably...
Are you kidding me?
His dad
probably is charging 70%.
All right, he's not...
He going to be suing his... Watch.
He may be asking for a loan. He doesn't have a contract that says, I'm paying you 20%.
Watch. How do we now? We're about in our 30s. Watch when we hit our 50s. It'd be a 30 for 30. Lonzo Ball.
Yes.
Lonzo Ball, LeVar Ball. Facts.
By then, it'll be...
It might be 40 for 40.
50 for 50.
Bruh, you know that's coming, all right? You know that's a fact. It's going to be a 50 for 50. Lonzo Ball sues Daddy Ball, whatever his name is.
And then
it'll be called the fall ball.
Something we talked about.
When you get kicked in the ball. I hate
40
that
for 40, kicked in the ball.
Ay, caramba. 50 for 50.
He's trying to negotiate these deals right now, assuming his other kids are playing in the NBA. That's the thing, is like he wants to offer all 3 of them. The second one might never play at UCLA. He's not any good. I'm sorry if people disagree with me. He's not any good. The youngest has the potential to be very good if he gets maybe a little bit taller, a little stronger. He's not as good of an athlete as Lonzo, but he's probably more skilled. And that's saying a lot because Lonzo's very skilled.
Jason Kidd.
The younger one is going to get... I'll let all this shit go to his head. He's going to ruin himself.
He
might be right.
1 million followers on IG, bro. He has the blue check on IG. All right. And he's a kid in high school.
Yeah.
Anyways, and he doesn't have a YouTube channel.
Is that a shot?
He needs veneers, though.
Top 10. You ready for that?
Let's go top 10.
Top 10 basketball movies of all time to us.
To us.
Why are you moving like that?
Any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I got some honorable mentions.
Okay, who wants to go first? I'll go first.
Go ahead.
I got
you have honorable mentions.
One honorable mention. Space Jam. That's it. Space Jam is such a whack movie.
But you put it in number 11.
Because I felt like I had to.
Okay. That's a terrible reason.
I get why we liked it as kids, but you want to talk about something that didn't age well. Like, I had no idea the acting was that awful when you're a child.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Bruh, Space Jam is so bad.
That video of Kyrie when he was doing that, whatever, like had a fly on him or whatever, and they're like the monster trying to take his powers. I died laughing at that.
That's
in game 1 or game 2,
I saw
whatever.
That happened to a few players.
He was spinning around.
That's my honorable mention, Space Jam, and I feel like I had to put it on there.
That's an honorable mention.
It must have been a spider, though, because you don't act like that if it's a B.
I get why people put it in top 10. Oh, if it was a B, I would have ran. What you got honorable mentions, Ryan?
I put these 2 as honorable mentions because they're like more documentaries. But I probably watched both of these 35 times as a kid. Those Hardwick classic movies, the Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me.
I got a documentary on mine too, but I don't know.
You got the Michael Jordan IMAX.
And Charles Barkley, the Sir Charles. Those are my honorable mentions. And then my third honorable mention.
Charles Barkley's career highlight tape.
Mixtape. YouTube mixtape.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley's YouTube mixtape.
And one mixtape.
And number 3, the Air Up There.
Oh, I got that in my top 10. I love that movie.
All right. Honorable mention. Most of the stuff I got on honorable mentions is just comedies, but it has to do with basketball. Celtic Pride.
I love that movie.
Yeah. You had it in your top 10?
No, but I do like that movie, though.
Semi-Pro.
I never seen that.
See, I didn't like
you got to
that movie.
watch it.
What? I didn't like that movie.
I have the
crazy,
DVD, but I've never seen it.
You have the DVD and you never watched it.
I have Step Brothers, too. Never seen Step Brothers.
Oh, you got to watch
you got to watch Step Brothers. Watch Step Brothers before the other one because the other one sucks.
Semi-Pro. No, it doesn't. It's funny.
No, it sucks.
Okay, no, it's not.
You think what's that shoot 'em up movie?
Oh,
yes, that's hilarious.
You think John Wick is funny?
It is. Why do you think it has a cult following? Because it's funny.
John Wick is not a comedy.
Yes, it was not made as a comedy, but it has comedic parts in the movie.
If I was in a theater,
you're probably the only person that laughed through the Scarlet Letter.
If I was in a
have
theater,
you seen part 2?
If I was in a not yet. If I was in a theater with you and you're laughing at John Wick, I would be so heated, bro. I'd be like, get the heck out of here.
Shawshank Redemption.
I know you
George rolling.
Dying.
Wait till you see part 2. The whole theater was dying laughing. Part 2.
Shawshank Redemption.
Same thing.
He split his side. What else you got?
What did I say? Semi-Pro?
Yep.
Sunset Park and Air Up There.
I've only seen Sunset Park one time ever. I can't even remember what it's about.
The dude in Sunset Park, not one of the ones from Onyx.
I just like him.
The secondary
star.
second main character in Sunset Park grew up in the same neighborhood or neighborhood over from me. Used to play against him at the YMCA.
I like him. That's it.
Yep.
All right, my number 10. Number 10. Blue Chips.
Really? Number 10?
I thought that movie was awful. It wasn't.
They made a top 10 where all the movies suck.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
It's not even on my list.
Yeah, but see, you put Blue Chips in your sports movies or 90 movies.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, you did.
I have to go back and double check that because I don't think so.
Blue Chips. I'm only thinking about it now because I've been put up all those retro commercials. I'm just feeling real nostalgic, even though I don't believe in nostalgia. Even though I do.
I like Blue Chips, but it's not better than these ones I have.
I got number 9, Hoop Dreams. But Hoop Dreams might be one of the most depressing movies.
It is depressing, but it doesn't mean it's not a good movie, though.
I don't even know if it qualifies as a movie. It's just like a long...
It's more like a
docudrama.
Yeah.
That was way too much. Didn't one of the kids get HIV or something, or AIDS?
Nah.
I think I'm thinking of something else. Number 8. Number 8.
That was John Wick too.
Yes. Yeah. You're thinking of The Rookie.
Not John. Number 8, The Sixth Man. I just liked that movie. I just liked it. I don't know why.
What movie
with Marlon
and
his
brothers and ghosts.
And Kadeem Hardison.
I should have put that on my.
Duncan.
I should have put that on my honorable mention.
I like that movie. Number 7, I got Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh my god!
Come on, man.
Okay, no, I got Eddie because
There's so many movies you're leaving out.
Eddie. First of all, it had real NBA players in it, which I loved that. 1, 2. It's one of those movies when you're like a kid and you imagine like the basketball team, like, yo, we need your help. Bro, she got the coach to Nick.
Okay.
She was just a fan. Come on, don't tell me you ain't never imagined that being just a regular fan and the Bulls like, George, we need your help. And you come out there and bust a 3 and stuff like that. Come on, bro. Come on.
Okay.
Eddie was a fan in the bleacher seats. So I'm calling her Eddie. Whoopi Goldberg was a fan in the bleacher seats, would talk the most trash at the games. So much trash that the owner was like, you know what, we'll give this young lady a shot as a coach, all right?
Yes.
She broke grounds, too. She was a woman coach.
Yes, and she was black.
And she was black. Number 6, I got the air up there. I could watch that anytime.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I could watch it.
I could watch that anytime. No, he went to Africa and
when Kevin Bacon played in the game at the end,
and he had that hurt knee. He was like, ugh. I love that movie. Recap 10 Blue Chips. Blue Chips 10, 9 Hoop Dreams, 8 The Sixth Man, number 7 Eddie, and number 6 The Air Up There. I want you guys to actually listen to these movies and check them out. I don't care if you got to find them. Watch these movies on YouTube.
You know what? If that's what we're doing, then I'm gonna put Forget Paris in my top 10.
That movie was not a basketball movie.
Or my honorable mention.
That's your honorable mention. You could throw that in there. George Murison was in that. Didn't he die?
Bruh, he was an NBA ref. If you could put Whoopi Goldberg coaching the team, I could put the referee in there.
Fine. Let's go.
Charles Barkley's in that movie.
I can only think about Paris when I think of that movie.
Are you done?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Number 10, Celtic Pride, and George honorable mention.
That's a good one.
Number 9, Glory Road.
I laughing. Wait, hold on. You had Damon Wayans and what's the name? Dan Aykroyd in the same movie. Tears.
It's funny. I love that movie.
I love it.
I love that movie.
Glory Road.
Yeah. You like that one?
Texas Western, isn't that what it's about?
Number
First
8,
black team to win the championship, right? No?
Yeah. Number 8, Hoop Dreams. Number 7.
8 Hoop Dreams. Ooh, that's the only movie that makes me like chills. I don't know why. Hoop Dreams was a depressing movie.
It was depressing. It's still a good movie though. Number 7, Hoosiers.
That's a good movie.
And number 5, number 6, Space Jam.
There's one that I hope it's in your top 5 because neither one of you have said it yet. It's in my top 5.
Of course, our top 5s better be
Very eerily
they
similar.
better be very similar.
Yeah, but there's one that I don't know that you would think
Stop
of,
it.
but you should have.
Stop.
Okay, we'll see.
They better be. George,
All right, number 10.
Oh no, recap, Ryan.
Number 10. Well, first of all, honorable mention. Forget Paris.
Okay.
Number 10, Celtic Pride. Number 9, Glory Road. Number 8, Hoop Dreams. Number 7, Hoosiers. Number 6, Space Jam.
All right, number 10. Simple was actually joking about it in the thread, but the basketball.
You got Air Bud?
No, not Air Bud.
Well,
Basketball was a big part of the storyline, so I know the movie's not technically about basketball, but it's a big part
Father
of
of
the
the
storyline.
Bride?
Teen Wolf.
Finding Forrester. Finding Forrester is a great
that was a good
movie.
movie.
I
And
wasn't
basketball-
joking about that.
Oh, all right. I thought you were joking about
No,
it. I love that movie.
I
dude.
love that movie too.
I cried at the end. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never cried at a movie.
I cried at the end.
The only movie I almost,
Lion King.
No, Notebook. I almost cried.
I've never even seen the whole Lion King, so flame
You
me.
never seen that? You were too old. You were
Oh
too
my
old.
God, you've never seen Lion King,
No, I've seen lots of pieces of it, but not the whole thing all through.
bruh. Lion King made me sad, but Notebook,
I'm not gonna cry in a cartoon.
bruh. Come on,
Okay,
bruh.
you shouldn't even never watch The Notebook. That's embarrassing. That's more
With my
embarrassing than me
wife?
crying. Yes, it's embarrassing.
Bruh, eyes welled up.
Finding Forrester's way sadder.
Go ahead.
Five Force of sad.
Number 9, Basketball Diaries with Leo when he was younger. Fire, movie's fire.
I don't think I ever saw that.
They all look like vampires. They look so crazy.
Yes, it was the prequel to Vampire Diaries.
Number 8, Love and Basketball. I hope y'all got Love and Basketball in there.
Maybe I do. Maybe I
No,
don't.
he obviously does.
Maybe I don't.
Great movie. Number 7, it's a documentary, but it was like it was a great movie for like entertainment purpose, not for like winning
Strictly
an Academy
Girlfriends.
Award. All right, you relax. Number 7 is a documentary. And you're probably gonna laugh that I have it on there, but it was actually like feature length, so that's why I included it. But Soul Man, 30 for 30, the one where they did Michael Jordan and Sonny Vaccaro, where they talk about the AAU.
Man, that ain't no movie.
You can't do 30 for 30. If you could do 30 for 30, I would have like Magic Moment. I would have like all this other shit in there.
My entire list probably would have been 30 for 30.
No,
Yeah, actually, all top 10 of mine would have been 30 for 30.
Soul Man is an actual movie. They made it a 30 for 30 afterwards. That was
Oh,
a
fine.
movie.
Maybe I just didn't know that. Go ahead.
You had documentaries on your honorable mention. What's the difference?
They
Well,
weren't
they
in my
came out
top
at the
10 for a
theater.
reason.
Huh?
They came out at theater.
Why does it have to come in theater? It could be
Well,
like
yeah, who
straight
was
to
coming
video
out
or
in
something.
theaters?
Theaters did.
I don't know.
Is it theaters or theater?
You say it however you want.
Theaters. Go ahead.
Theater, whatever.
Number 5.
You can spell it
Number
R-E
7.
or E-R.
Theater.
I already said number 7. Number 6, Hoosiers. Recap. Finding Forrester, Basketball Diaries, Love and Basketball, Soul Man, and Hoosiers. And not Soul Man where they like the white man became black either.
That's the movie I was thinking of too. Number 5.
C. Thomas Howell?
Number 5. And I. The heck was that?
A bomb.
Number
You're
5.
dumping it.
And I hated this movie. Trainwreck. But it's my number 5.
What the fuck
With
is that?
Amy Schumer.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's not a basketball movie.
Bruh.
All right, I'm going to let you get away with it.
The entire movie was about Amari Stoudemire.
No, it wasn't. I don't know why you think that.
Did you see the movie?
Yes, I saw it 10 times. But you told me that because you went to the theater and then I saw it later on. I was like, why didn't he tell me the whole thing's about Amari?
What are you talking about? First of all, LeBron James is in the movie.
Yes,
One,
yes.
he's a member of
They
it.
play basketball in the movie.
Basketball
I know.
movie.
Number 2, the entire show was about him doing surgery on
The
Amari
Demolition
Stoudemire.
Man is a NBA movie. Dennis Rodman was in it.
Oh, but Amari.
Earlier, you were complaining about you
No.
say you better not have something in your list.
But he played for the Knicks. He did surgery on him to get better to play for the Knicks. They went to the arena. It was about him being an athlete surgeon. It's a basketball movie.
Okay, but
Wait,
I don't know why
Amari
you think
was a
though. But I don't know why you think it's all about
Amari Stoudemire
Is
got
a
the
surgeon?
surgery. It was about Amari Stoudemire.
But was
No,
he the surgeon?
the movie was about them two. It was a romantic comedy. It was about them two getting
yes,
together.
The first 35 minutes of it was. And then I was like,
Stoudemire documentary.
I was like-
about when he broke his hand punching the.
we were all like, this is about
He was
Amari
like, "Is this
Stoudemire.
knee right? No, doc. Sorry, you gonna be okay?"
Number 4.
The patella on this one and the MCL on this one.
Number 4. Love and Basketball.
All right.
It's just like the best movie just to take your girlfriend back in that day. It was just that good. It's funny as the dad who was always cheating on the mom who played for the Clippers. Number 3, He Got Game. He Got Game. I don't really know how I feel about He Got Game.
You put it number 3. So.
I know, but it's just
I get the feeling you hate this entire list.
Nah, number 2, White Man Can't Jump. Number
no
1,
one hates that movie.
Number 1, Above the Rim. The greatest basketball movie of all time to me. Above the Rim. You know what's funny is, and I haven't heard it yet, and Ryan might have it. I'll wait till Ryan says his. I'll say it. Ryan, go.
It'll be on there.
Recap. Sorry about that.
Go ahead.
Number 5, Trainwreck. Number 4, Love and Basketball. Number 3, He Got Game. Number 2, White Man Can't Jump. And number 1, Above the Rim.
Trainwreck.
I got.
You got Ghostbusters on there too.
You got?
Sleepless in Seattle. The Supersonics play there. I don't know. Number 5, He Got Game. Number 4, Coach Carter.
I was gonna say no one said Coach Carter. Go ahead.
Number 3, Blue Chips. Number 2, Finding Forrester.
Damn.
And number 1, White Man Can't Jump.
No Above the Rim?
I don't like that movie, honestly.
Oh, what?
I don't like that movie.
You smoking?
Bro, that movie was. Ooh.
I like the shoes, the Reeboks that came out.
Black
The above the rim Reebok.
You're
Black
out of
Tops.
control. You
gotta have Above the Rim.
Number 5. What, do you recap or
Yeah, go recap.
You did?
Number 5, He Got Game. Number 4, Coach Carter. Number 3, Blue Chips. Number 2, Finding Forrester. Number 1, White Man Can't Jump.
All right.
Are they making a new White Man Can't Jump?
Yep.
Who's in it?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he's in number 2. Or are they making a new one? You said. I think they're
Michael
making
B.
your
Jordan.
list.
I think is in it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be terrible.
Somebody. It's gonna be bad.
Number 5, He Got Game. Number 4, you said it earlier, and I knew neither one of you guys would think about it, but for some reason you came up with it. Teen Wolf. I don't know why you guys on Teen Wolf is a classic movie.
I don't think I've ever
Just the
seen
fact that what?
I don't think I ever saw it.
I didn't make it.
But you seen on Back to the Futures?
Yeah, I've seen Back to the Future. I've seen all those. I don't think I ever saw Teen Wolf.
God, what am I gonna do with myself?
Well, you never saw Lion King, so let's.
Yeah, you didn't see
calm
Lion
down.
King. So you need to chill out. Granted, you were 38 when it came out, but still. Didn't you take your kids?
All right. I seen pieces of it. He's probably never seen any piece of Teen Wolf. It's different.
I've seen pieces of it.
I haven't seen any of the Lord of the Rings
I know,
or
like the jacket
any of
he turned into a
the
werewolf.
Harry Potter ones either. You
I've
know?
only seen the one Harry Potter, but I've
Okay,
seen all
good.
the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, no, they suck. I don't know.
Oh, suck. No.
3.
Lord of the Rings sucks. And Harry Potter.
3. I just fantasy stuff like that's
And
not
I
for
don't
me.
either. Twilight.
Sci-fi, yes. Star Wars,
yeah.
love it. Sci-fi, no. I mean, you
don't like Star Wars?
Fantasy, no.
I do, but you can't really kind of hate like Lord of the Rings and like love Star Wars.
Yeah, you
It's-
can. It's
Yeah,
two
you
different
can.
things.
Space
Fantasy
versus
versus sci-fi. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Did you say space versus nerds?
Yeah.
He loves saying nerds. Space. He's gonna say nerds for everything. He's gonna call Michael Jordan a nerd at some point.
Fantasy.
He is a clothing nerd.
Fantasy
Actually.
and space and Star Wars are pretty hand in hand. Like you got like weird people. Like it's not that
But
far
there's-
off.
But they have Star Wars at Disneyland.
I mean, it's
so that makes it
action
different.
versus.
They had Michael Jackson right at Disneyland.
They used to have that. He used to touch
I
people.
love that.
It's like lasers.
Jordan used to touch Michael
Lasers over
Jackson.
here are like.
Get out of the way of his hand.
I don't even know what y'all talking about right now.
That Michael Jackson that was
3D
3D.
experience.
Oh yeah, all the Michael
You
Jackson.
be
right.
reaching me like this.
You talking about when you go in and watch it?
What?
You talking about when you go watch the 3D movie?
Yeah. Anyways,
You
go
be
ahead.
wiener snatching.
You're out of control, man. You're out of control. Number 3, Hoop Dreams. Number 2, White Men Can't Jump. And I don't think I had.
Hoop Dreams that high?
Yes, I love Hoop Dreams. I used to watch that all the time when it came out.
Sad.
And I think I made the
Sebastian
mistake
Telfair.
in the sports one, and I'm rectifying the mistake right now. Above the Rim, number 1. Has to be. Tupac
You
in
didn't
the
even have
movie.
it in like your top
Yeah, because I
at
forgot
all.
about it, and when you said it, I was upset with myself.
number 1 Above the Rim. Recap.
Number 5, He Got Game. Number 4, Teen Wolf. Number 3, Hoop Dreams. Number 2, White Men Can't Jump. And number 1, Above the Rim.
Anything else?
That's a sneak diss. Star Wars.